As we come into our lamb cutting instruction form, you want to fill out all of the empty blanks there, your name, address, phone numbers, email address, things like that, so we can contact you at a later time if we have any questions, tell you when your animal's ready. The spot that has the tag number and weight of animal, we will fill in when the animal arrives and after we process it through the kill floor, because of course we don't have that information now, but we will fill those blanks out. That tag number is going to follow the animal through the entire process, so we know that we get your animal back to you. Just one of our security measures, so we know we get everybody's animal right back to them personally and don't get any mix-ups. Then you go into your cutting instructions. First we want to know how thick you want your chops cut. Then we want to know if we're going to do a half or a whole lamb, if you're splitting it with a friend or not. Then we need to know how many lamb chops you would like per package. Go into the shoulder if you want to put it into shoulder chops, yes or no. If you choose no, then they will go into either lamb stew, lamb grind, or shoulder roast, which are available later in the instructions. So you just need to go yes or no, and then how many chops per package. If it's no, there'll be instructions to follow. Rib chops, yes or no. If you do not want rib chops, you can put it into rack of lamb. So that's where your yes or no comes in place there. And then if you do want it in chops, how many per package. Then you do have your rack of lamb, whether you want one or two. On a whole lamb, you can get two. On a half a lamb, there is one available. So up to you there. Leg of lamb, yes or no. And you can cut them in half, we can bone them. Just go in your drop down bar there and fill that out. Then you go into the next one is neck slices. That is just basically a stewing meat. We can bone it out for lamb grind if you would like. We can leave it bone in. We can bone it out for lamb stew. Shanks, yes or no if you do want them or not. If not, they can go into there again into stew meat or into lamb grind. The spare ribs, if you want those left whole, cut into quarters. If you don't want them, they go into stew meat or lamb grind. Then into your shoulder roast, where I told you before, on that shoulder up above you could have chops or roast. Here's your spot to fill that out. And then the last thing is your comments or questions or special instructions that you might want. So finish up with that and then send it to us.